Hey, good morning, fam. Just woke up this morning. Had a good night's sleep. Was kind of thinking um, a lot about what I said yesterday, um, which was all true. But I just decided I might elaborate on that a little bit. Um, are we living in the apocalypse right now? My answer to that would be yes. As a chosen one, we know that that's what's going on right now. It's not a thought or belief, it is a knowing that we have. So, it's something that comes to you when you're sleeping and it touches your head or gets inside your head some kind of way, and it just tells you everything that's going to happen. You can do more research on that. But anyway, because there's others out there like me all around the world. Okay. So anyway, this isn't something that I decided. It just came. So it's just came. But anyway, yeah, I believe that we're living in an apocalypse, most definitely. Because if you look at all the stuff that's going on right now. I mean, the list can go on for days and for days. I mean, just a long list of what's going on. That's not that's injustice and not right and not God like. That's going on right now. It's actually the total opposite, and it's getting worse every day. The reason why this is happening is because we are in the apocalypse, and what's going on is very intelligent beings' minds at work. Uh, and what they're doing is they're giving us a lot of smoke and mirrors so we don't pay attention on how to stop them and how to help God or Jehovah or whatever name you choose to place upon the source is what most of the law of attraction people call God. But anyway, yeah, you gotta realize it's time for you. The reason why I'm coming to you is because it's time for you to start waking up. It's time for you to know what's going on so you can kind of protect yourself and be aware, because there's a lot of things out here that is meant to clog your thinking so you don't figure it out. There's a lot of things like that. And then if you're one of the chosen ones, then yeah, then you have an idea of what's going on right now. Totally. So, and most of our job is to just, I believe, is to inform you and let you know. Okay, so anyway, yeah, if you look at the skies outside, you look at all the things they're doing to try to stop you from getting to know your true power. I'm gonna go over some of that with you uh, right now, I guess. Well, what it is you look at TV, you look at gang violence, you look at the government, you look at the food sources, you look at the water sources, you look at everything. And all these things are meant to distract. Like, for instance, the water source. People still got dirty water in Flint. We've all seen the news, the world news, where you seen babies and stuff drinking out of dirt-filled puddles and stuff. Okay, there's one. You see hunger. You see people still starving around the world. And I know if you're like me, you wonder, why is that? Why are they still starving around the world when we're supposed to be this much advanced? and they're starving over here in United States on top of it. And we're supposed to be a conglomerate or something, and that's going on. Okay, look at government. Do I have to say anything? do you see what's going on with that? Okay, you look at teenagers growing up. It's a TikTok, Instagram, uh, Facebook, all these kind of errors where you can say a few words and you can get people to commit suicide. You look at all the rainforest getting chopped down. It's just a number of things. I could go on and for hours of things to show you that all these things are meant for resistance. Now, this is a big thing I'm gonna throw in there, and this might shock a lot of you, maybe. I don't know. But religion, that's a big one. That's a big distraction. And really, when we're going to the churches and the halls and stuff, we're not doing a due diligence. We're not looking behind who wrote this Bible. When was it written? Has it ever been tampered with? We're not looking at that. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking at the whole gamut of it. If you want to truly know God, then you can't be one-sided. You got to truly know God, because God is everywhere. Got it? Okay. So anyway, you look at that. You look at I mean, even for the XJ Dubs who are so committed to believing what they say, and it still kind of bothers their subconscious in the back of their head. Uh, you have to start opening your mind. You have to start opening your mind, and how you do that is don't just take everything they say as word as bond. They are a part of the distraction. That is why you shouldn't be mad at them or anything like that, because they don't know what's going on. They are a part of the distraction. All those things that I just mentioned, can you see how they're right in there with that? That's a distraction to keep you away from loving yourself and getting closer to Jehovah. That's what they don't understand. They don't get it. It's either their way or the highway. But that's also a distraction. It's a distraction. All of it is a distraction. If you think about it, and if it's man-made, if it's came up, you have to know that these beings that's out here that's trying to uh, fight against Jehovah, they're very intelligent. They're way smarter than you and me. So they have it all set up where you can't really see what's going on. It's a big plan. Like all of it. Nobody would ever stop to second guess half of the stuff that I'm saying. That's what it is. They're blinding you like the Wizard of Oz, because you're really like an avatar. If you ever seen the movie Avatar, that's your spirit, and you're just telling the body what to do. Like I tell myself to move my hands like this, to move my fingers like this. Nobody can put under a microscope a thought. You see what I'm saying? So a thought cannot be dissected or anything like that. That's your spiritual being, right? So this body is nothing but being moved from your spirit. Okay? And with the with the Jehovah Witnesses also, I know that a question came up to be like, with the new order and whatnot. It's going to be people coming back, your loved ones going to come back and stuff like that. Yes, that's true. But what it is they are reincarnated, right? Because being a chosen one, we know that reincarnation is real. Okay, we know that we're sent down here to learn a lesson. If we don't learn it, then we come back. Uh, and we have to be careful what we do because we can take those bad things that we did over into our next life. We know that that's true. So when the great split happens, if you looked at any of my earlier videos, what's going to happen is as you start cleansing your mind and start realizing your power, and you stop eating the meat, stop eating the processed foods, the pops and stuff like that, and you start really loving yourself and taking care of yourself, uh, your mind is going to start coming back. You're going to start remembering those lives that you had. And so that's where the resurrection is going to come in, because you're going to be connecting with those people that you had those lives with. See? And all these things I want you to do research on. I want you to do research on all this stuff. Just don't take my word for it. I want you to research. You'll see what I'm saying is right. And then you might have your enlightenment moment, because that's what happened. I was doing research and trying to figure out different questions and whatnot. But keep in mind, I'm only saying this just to wake you up, because we have a short period of time, and you got to get moving. And really it's really quite easy. You just got to love yourself. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your body. You got to eat right. You got to eat what actually comes in your body. You got to watch what you say. You got to exercise. You got to exercise your mind. You got to do things like that. You got to show yourself that you really love yourself in order to fight back. And how I say that is, if you look at the analogy of a grape, say a grape. Okay, you squeeze a grape, juice is gonna come out, right? Okay, because it's full of juice, and we know that. God is what? God is love. God is full of love. So we have to, in order for us to be like Him and give Him full power, we need to love ourselves, because we're all connected. Everything is connected. So when you don't take care of yourself, in essence, you're not showing how you love God and appreciate what He's done for us, giving us all these different blessings that we take for granted daily. Okay, so you got to start taking care of yourself. Taking a multivitamin, eating correctly, staying away from the processed foods and the dairy. Because dairy, if you look it up, think about it. Dairy from a GMO cow is what? It's pus. It's pus. Dairy from a GMO cow is pus. Sometimes I tell some people that, and it just throws them for a loop, but it's true. But what you need to do is, you just need to take care of yourself, get out, get close to nature. You know what I'm saying? What I do a lot sometimes is I'll feed the birds and the squirrels and stuff like that, and I have plants. You got to get close to nature. You got to start taking care of yourself. You got to turn off like the news and different things that keep your stress level high, and it knocks your vibe out. Your vibe got to be high. Okay? You got to make sure that you're happy all the time, and your vibe got to be high. And when you start doing this also, a lot of the things that you want will start manifesting into your life also. Love you. Next video. My time's up. Peace out.